Back to trigonometry. Let's break it down. What is SOHCAHTOA? What is SO? S stands for the sine function. Sine theta. That's like an angle symbol. Equals. O stands for opposite. H stands for hypotenuse. So we need to solve for this angle right here. What is the opposite side length? Furthest away. So this is opposite. Where's the hypotenuse? Well, that's the longest side. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. What is CA? Stands for cosine theta, and it equals adjacent over hypotenuse. We know what a hypotenuse is right there. What is A? Adjacent. Adjacent means closest to. So the side length that's closest to this angle, that's not the hypotenuse, is the adjacent one. Now we have TOA. What does TOA stand for? T stands for the tangent function. What does O stand for? We already know that's the opposite. What does A stand for? We know that that's the adjacent. What is all this for? Is to figure out in a triangle some unknown factor. You don't know an angle, maybe you don't know the side length. You don't know something about a triangle? You use one of these to solve it for you. Let's do an example. All right, so I've written it out for you. So based off what your triangle, the question gives you, that's which formula you use. We have a triangle, it gives us a degree. We have to find out what x is, and that is the opposite. So which ones have opposite? It's either TOA or SO. Break it down a bit more. It gives us the hypotenuse, this one. So it has opposite and hypotenuse. That means we gotta use the sine function. So sine, our angle, 35 degrees, equals opposite x over hypotenuse, which is 12 meters. Now that we've done that, this part's easy. We just gotta solve for x. In your calculator, punch this in. Okay, make sure you're in your degrees mode. That will give you 0.57. And we still have over here, x over 12. How do you isolate x if it's being divided by 12? Multiply by 12. Multiply both sides by 12. 0.57 times 12, 6.88 meters. That's our x. So this side length is about 6.88 meters. Let's do another one. Okay, example 2. We have a triangle. We have an adjacent side length given and a hypotenuse given. And we don't know an angle. First, let's find out which one of these we gotta use. SOHCAHTOA. This one has adjacent, this one has adjacent. And a hypotenuse. This one has adjacent and opposite. This one has adjacent and hypotenuse. So we gotta use CA. We gotta use cosine. Here we go. Write out the formula. Cosine equals adjacent, which is 12, divided by hypotenuse. Let's do the easy stuff. 12 divided by 7, that's 0.71. And then cosine x, we still don't know that. Now, it's easy. You just have to type this into your calculator using the inverse cosine to find angle. What does that look like? Usually you have to press second function, cosine, and then type in the decimal, close the bracket. Or you have to press alternative cosine, depending on your calculator. This will give us 45.1 degrees. All right, and that's our angle right there, that's x.